Look, it's looking good as new already with the hard drive. Thing. Look at it. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Game Freak Daniel, aka Big D, back with fixing tech, and it has been a minute since I have done these types of videos. But today I have a broken PS4 Slim. My neighbor seen that I fix stuff on my YouTube channel. Long story short, I have him subscribed. Go check out Crick Diggers right here.
Guys, I'm freaking out right now. I've never dug one of these before.
Link in the description. Go check out his channel if you love history and you love watching people dig and find, you know, a lot of history stuff. His channel is for you. So link in the description. Go check out his channel.
Okay.
He watched my YouTube channel. He's seen that I fix stuff. So, and he is he's my neighbor. They have a PS4, a broken PS4 that they asked me if I could fix. That is what today's episode is. A broken PS4 Slim. They said it has fallen. It hit the floor or something like pretty hard. It doesn't turn on. So yeah, that's all I have to work with, and we'll just go from there. So this is all it's doing right now. It's just shining this blue light, trying to boot up, and it's not booting up, and it's making this noise into the disc. Yeah, okay, so obviously it's not booting up at all. It's trying to, but it's not. So we'll just take it apart from here. Something did pop up on the screen though. It says cannot start the PS4, cannot access system storage. Press the power button for 1 second until the system beeps to turn off the PS4. Alright, so now I think I know what the problem is. I think because they said it fell and hit the floor pretty hard. I think what happened was it knocked out the system storage, and it probably knocked it out loose, and it's not even connected at all. We are gonna take, well, I am gonna take this sucker apart, and now I think I know the idea of what's going on. I think when it fell, it hit the floor pretty hard, and it knocked out basically the system storage. The system storage is what helps boot up its software to boot up the PS4, and if that's not hooked up, then it has no way of booting up. It has no memory of a system update or a system, you know what I mean? It has to have that storage in there hooked up for it to be able to recognize the software it's got to run on. So that is my guess. I'm hoping that's what it is, but we'll get the sucker took apart and see. As you can see right here, it has not been taken apart because right here's the warranty sticker, and you gotta peel that off or whatever. There's a hidden screw right there, so obviously I think their warranty's up, so I gotta take this off to get to that screw. And as soon as you peel it off, it says voided. So yep, there's the hidden screw. Let's get into it. Now, what's interesting about this, I've taken apart many systems like Xbox 360s, Xbox One, original Xbox, original PlayStation, PS2, PS3, different models through the original to the Slim. and I've even taken apart original PS4s, but I have never taken apart a PS4 Slim. I have taken apart a original PS4, but not the Slim. So, interesting video, and see why it's called the Slim. See what's different inside this than the original PS4. And then obviously on the Slims, the hard drive set right here. So if you peel this guy right here, you gotta get this cover off. So if you peel this cover right off, you got the screw right there, and the hard drive sets right there. So get my handy dandy little toolbox.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Mini toolbox, and it basically takes a Phillips screwdriver. Just take a little Phillips screwdriver, unscrew that. Boom, unscrewed, and then you should be able to pull out the hard drive. Boom, there's the hard drive. So this is the system storage. This is where everything should boot up.
Nice.
This is, so either something happened to this or something inside knocked loose. So I'm gonna tear it apart further and see what's really going on. But this guy right here is your main system storage, the hard drive and everything. And I mean, it looks fine for what I'm seeing. It looks fine. So I don't know. Well, let's just go a little further. So with your PS4 Slim, you want to make sure you peel. Now, not all of these. Some of these are hard, but like the rubber pieces in the corners, take those off. They reveal hidden screws to get this apart. Now, before I get any further, if you guys look right there, possibly, maybe I'm thinking the hard drive might be defective. I'm gonna see what I can do, but if I can't fix it, it's probably definitely this guy right here, and it's probably gonna need replaced. But we'll see if I can get the sucker up and running though. These PS4 Slims are so much more easier to get apart. So once you get all the screws, and by the way, there is screws in the corner as well. So get them screws out in the corner, and then, you know, your warranty sticker in the back, which would be right there. But like, these suckers are so easy though. So you just kind of go right in the corner, take it off. Don't want to force it though. Just kind of get it. Yeah, there you go. Once you start hearing it click, you know you're doing it right. Boom.
Jesus Christ.
And as you can see, cover's off, very filthy. So I'm gonna go ahead while I'm at it, get this sucker all cleaned up as well. But right there is the top of the system, and there's a lot of dust buildup right here.
Motherfucker.
So that definitely isn't good. So since I'm already in here, I'll get that all cleaned up as well. But basically, power supply sits right here.
Okay.
Then you got your disk drive right here.
Okay.
Which is where the Blu-ray player and all that. And then your fan. You know, pretty basic stuff. The motherboard is underneath. That's like the main heart of the system. But yeah. So, you know, I got the compressed air out here. Just kind of just blow all that out. These come in so much handy. These compressed air cans for like electronics. So handy.
Give your meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy, oh, me.
For stuff like this. Look at all that air pushing all that dust out of there.
Yeah, boy.
Blow all that out. You can see it coming out of the back. Alright, that should be good for now. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper down inside, because I'm sure there's more buildup underneath of this. Take a disinfectant wipe or just some type of wipe, you know, just to get some of this dust residue off of this case. Look, it's looking good as new already. Look at that. You know what? I just thought of something. I wonder, with the hard drive, I wonder if it's a connection problem. I wonder because since there's so much dust built in this, maybe a little bit of dust got in between the connections. See, if you see right there, there's plenty of dust going on right there. You see that? Look at that.
Christ.
That is dust just chilling right there. So I think if I kind of get down in there and wipe that down, maybe put the hard drive back in, that, you know, that might fix it. It might.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
So try to just get some of that down in there.
Seriously.
Actually, I'm just gonna take my Mr. Duster here.
Oh!
There, I got it cleaned in there now. So let's just wipe down the hard drive a little bit. Right on the connection. Wipe that down and plug it back in and just see what we get.
Okay.
Alright, so we go ahead and put that hard drive in there, but slowly. You want to do it slow, nice and slow. You don't want to force it in there. Sucker. And then make sure you put a little bit of pressure, that way you know it's connected right into them prongs. Put the screw back in there. Which it looks like that. It's got like PlayStation buttons on it. Boom, cover's back on. Now let's go ahead and boot it up. Alright, so it's doing its thing trying to boot up. It's making that noise again. Which I am starting to think that's not a disk drive. I think that is the hard disk drive. I think that is the hard drive, because it's basically like a disk. I think that's the hard drive itself making noises. So judging by that, it sounds like the hard drive is faulty and isn't working properly, and it might need replaced. Something's coming up. Did that fix it? Let's see. Okay, it went back to no signal. So the blue icon means it's trying to boot up. The blue blinking light. Alright, so we're still getting the same error message. Cannot start PS4, cannot access system storage. Press the power button to shut off the PS4. So we're still getting the same message. So honestly, I think the hard drive in this is faulty and it needs replaced. So I'll go ahead and shut it down. Alright, so back to the workbench. Obviously, that didn't fix anything, but I think I have one more solution up my sleeve. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Boom! PS4 Pro Limited Edition. Look at this sexy thing. Look at it. Look at it. I'm just messing with you guys, but it does look good though. So this is my limited edition PS4 Pro. Now my solution is I'm going to take the hard drive out of this and put it in the Slim and see if that fixes it. If that fixes it, then it's definitely a hard drive problem. And that's simple as just replacing the hard drive. So that's what I want to see. So I got my PS4 Pro, and they all take the same hard drive, so it should work in it, and see if that fixes the problem. If it does, it just needs a replaced hard drive. If it doesn't, then it's something seriously going wrong. And you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well just dust mine out too, because it needs it too. So, you know, it's about due for its bath.
Stop it. Get some help.
So obviously it's got Venom decals on it because, you know, I love Venom. He's like my favorite anti-hero. You know, Spider-Man and all that. I love all them characters. But if you flip this to the back, and yes, it's all white. It's a limited edition Death Stranding PS4 Pro, but I have Venom decals on it to protect the limited edition decal. Anyway, if you look right here, the hard drive sits right here for the PS4 Pro. So all you gotta do is get to that screw. So this plastic comes off right here. You can take this plastic right off. So you basically grab it right in that corner right there, and that just pops that cover off. That way you can be able to get to the screw. Take your Phillips, unscrew that. Actually, I think this is the first time I've ever pulled the hard drive out of this. But it's pretty self-explanatory. So basically just try to get a hold of this and pull that sucker out. Comes out just like that. And as you can see right there. So see, mine's got some wear too, because what they do, they spin. They spin, so it's gonna have some surface scratches on it. You know what I mean? So that it's gonna be normal seeing it like that. You know, because they're hard disk drives. So that's why it's called HDD. That's what that stands for.
Wait a minute.
So, but yeah, the hard drives, they're gonna have that surface scratch. So what I'm gonna do is take my hard drive cover off and replace it into the other. This hard drive is a 1 terabyte, so it's got 1,000 gigabytes in it. So basically you just take these screws out. They're just Phillips screwdrivers. Take your Phillips screwdriver and take these screws right out. That should pop off these covers so you can be able to get that hard drive out of there. Boom. Hard drive is out.
Oh, man. Yeah, boy.
So that is the hard drive. So it's a Seagate model HDD 1 terabyte, like I said. Alright, go back to the Slim. Pull it out slowly. Pull out the hard drive for that one off. And boom, that's the hard drive for the Slim. Do not remove cover, breathing hole. So obviously, of course, because these things do get hot when they run. All depends. But yeah. So what I'm going to do. So this is the PS4 Slim's hard drive. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to take my PS4 Pro hard drive. Hopefully this works if this fits in this casing. I don't know if the casing might be different shaped. We'll see. But basically my idea is swap them and see if it works and it boots this system up, then it's a hard drive problem and it just needs replaced. Alright guys, so as you can see it worked. It fit right in the casing. So now my hard drive is in there. So let's go ahead and put this sucker in there. If I'm right, this should boot right up because there's nothing wrong with my hard drive. So let's give it a try. Turned on. It's not making that noise that it was making. So I was right about that too. So the old hard drive was making that god-awful noise. It quit doing that. Boot him right up. Cannot start the PS4. Connect the DualShock 4 using the USB cable and then press the PlayStation button. I think it's working. So I'm going to take my DualShock 4. Now if I'm right, when I plug in the controller, it's going to give me the options because you have to format. You have to format a hard drive for it to be able to put the system software on it. Which I'm not going to do that because it's my hard drive. But if it gives me that option, then boom, it was a hard drive problem. So it just needs replaced. Alright, so I plugged in the DualShock 4. Hit Hit the PlayStation button. Yep, and there you have it. Connect a USB storage device that contains an update for reinstalling version 9.03 or later. You can download the update, which you hit cancel or OK. Obviously, I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want it to format my hard drive. Cancel. I don't want that. So yeah, it was a hard drive problem. So basically, I'm going to have to message Travis, which I'll leave his link in the description again. Check out his channel, Crick Diggers.
What's up, everybody? Crick Diggers coming to you.
Travis makes pretty cool videos. And go subscribe to him as well. But I'm going to message Travis and let him know what it needs. And yeah. So I hope his daughter is happy. I figured out the problem because it was his daughter's system. So I got it all cleaned up for her. I'll clean it up some more when I turn off the camera. Let them know what it needs. And it's good to go. So to anybody who is getting this system error and they're getting the same message on their PS4, long story short, just replace your hard drive and you'll be good to go. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Fixing Tech, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Say a big, huge thanks to the 800 subscribers. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. On to a road of 1,000 subscribers. Almost there, guys. And I want to give a shout out again at Crick Diggers, Travis, giving me the opportunity to work on his daughter's PS4. That was fun to do. But thank you guys so much for the support. I'm out this thing. Love y'all, and stay safe out there, guys. Peace.